Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Welcome to the New Year's Eve festivities here on 2K Sports. We're ready to bring the year to a close in style. This is Brian Anderson. I've got Tim Legler and Grant Hill at the table with me, and Allie LaForce covering us courtside. And with New Year's fast approaching, let's see our power rankings for an idea of how everyone's year is looking. Well, they're struggling to make a move, despite a commendable effort on their part.
When I look at this visiting team, they have stayed in the same spot basically all season. But you get the sense they want to move the needle more. We'll see if they'll be able to do this moving forward.
Now the starting group for the visitors. And for Arizona, Happy New Year's Eve, everyone. With the new year approaching, so is the trade deadline, Grant.
Yeah, it's sooner than you think, too, B.A. Some teams will have a new look in the new year. And, of course, that's just the business of basketball, as they say. I got him!
Inside, the Wizard passes to Lynn. Here's Evans. Pass to Lynn. Lets the three fly, and he buries his first look.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And the layup is good off the glass.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give them credit for finding a weakness there.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
Here's Lynn. His last outing, we saw him score 13. Got it done with a hook shot.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. Arizona moving it around. 4-3. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Well, he's a guy they look to go to, and now you see why.
They set the pick. Down low. The Wizard passes to Lynn. Here's Evans. To the middle. Here's the Wizard. Rebounded by Arizona.
They were so consistent from the three-point range in that one. And that's a nice weapon to have as a visiting team.
Well, if you shoot the ball at 40% or better from the three-point line, you are going to win most games no matter where you're playing.
Here's Lynn. Looking at his numbers, putting up 8 points a game.
Red hot out of the gates. Keep it rolling.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
One shot.
For Arizona, they've gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. There's the screen. Steps back and shoots. And it comes off the front of the rim. For Arizona, they've gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. Here's the Wizard, taking a look at his production, averaging just over 8 points a game. And it's good. 2 points. He's got 7.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
And we knew coming into this game, we expected him to be very involved early.
Good on the shot.
What a pass right there. Coaches love seeing guys making it easy for their teammates.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Pass to the Wizard. Shot clock at 5. Here's the Wizard. He can't get it to go. To the inside. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Let's go with a 3. The shot, no good. Gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. Takes a step back. To the wing on the left. They set a pick. This one for 3. The rebound by Lynn. Got 6 of 8 shots to go. Pass to the Wizard. From 9 feet, and he gets that one.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Here's the Wizard. To win the drought. And again, Arizona, no good.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
Pass to Lynn. To the paint.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
Here's the Wizard. Yet to see a basket. 5 on the clock. The 3. Can't get it to fall. Now 3 for 5 in this one. Gotten 7 of their 10 shots to fall. Pass to Lynn. Here's the Wizard. He's averaging almost 5 points a game. Right wing. "20 feet out." Rebounded by Arizona.
He's been off this whole period, unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
The Wizard's shot is off. Inside. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
That is just beautiful ball movement. Unselfish basketball.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
All right.
Let's have a look at the leaderboard now and see the toughest defensive teams in the league these past 10 games.
They're on a great run defensively, treating every possession with a sense of urgency.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Stewart.
Those are the type of turnovers that kill you. Just an unforced error.
So it's Arizona now. They trail by 7. Pass to the Wizard. Arizona moving it around. Over to the left wing to stop the run, and he gets it to go. 4 for 6 so far.
That's a breakdown defensively. He is far too good of a shooter to leave that wide open.
Pass to Stewart. Oh, got a piece of it. Here's the Wizard with the drive.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
All it takes is a half second of carelessness, and someone will be rocking the rim going the other way.
Here's Phillips, still without a bucket. Shot clock at 6. To the inside. The layup off target. For Arizona, they've gotten 7 of 13 shots to drop. .105 left to play in the first. Top of the key jumper, no good. Got 8 of 13 attempts to go. Rebounded by Arizona. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Bradley. From 17, no good there. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. They lead by a bucket. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this. Let's get you back to the action on the floor as the New Year's Eve festivities continue. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
Everybody in this league wants to run, but not everybody has the personnel to do it. This is a great start.
And it's Stewart in at the 3. Shooting a fantastic 57%. Pass to the Wizard. Stewart outside. Here's Phillips. Stewart inside. Takes one from 10 feet. He's off on that one. Arizona shooting at about 44% so far. Second quarter of basketball. About a minute played so far. The Wizard. James outside. Here's the Wizard. He nails it, and we're tied. The Wizard's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
The Wizard passes to the Wizard. A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. And the Wizard pulls it down. If they score here, they're back in front.
And they've been waiting to retake this lead for a bit.
The Wizard passes to the Wizard. Here's Whitehead. Here's the Wizard. Last game for him, he picked up 13. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Here's the Wizard. Down low. It's stolen by James. Out on his own on the break. Finished off the break. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for Arizona?
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far, really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
Well, don't forget about their scoring in the open floor. They've been getting a lot of production on their break.
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Pass to Evans. Stewart outside. Here's Phillips. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Here's Lynn. James with the rebound. And so it's James with it. He brings it up for Arizona. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Here's the Wizard. In his last outing, 16 points for him. Pass to the Wizard. To the middle. Here's the Wizard. Rebounded by Evans. Got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. Here's Lynn. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Drills it from deep. Well, plenty of give and take so far.
There's 6 lead changes already. Both teams came to play.
Here's the Wizard. Pass to the Wizard. Here's the Wizard. Stewart defends. The Wizard's shot is off. Gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Here's Evans. Nails the baby hook. Evans has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, everybody will remember the bucket, but how about that pass to set it up?
The Wizard passes to the Wizard. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Yeah, not only does he create the space he needs, but then he attacks downhill.
Here's Lynn. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Stewart. Here's Phillips. Oh, trying his luck from deep. And the Wizard pulls it down. For Arizona, they've gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Well, every team is looking for wings who can defend multiple positions. Who's at the top of your list, Tim?
Yeah, I look at a guy like Lou Dort. Look at a guy like Jaden McDaniels. They've got length, a whole lot of want-to, and they've got the ability to guard multiple positions.
Man, the Wizard gets it to go. And boy, has this been a competitive matchup thus far.
These teams have swapped leads 7 times already, and we're not even in the second half.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Check by James. Jacks up a 3. On target from range. 5 points in the game. For Arizona, they've gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. Inside. And it's James with the jam.
And nobody putting out much of an effort to stop him.
Surprising. In a close game, a lack of energy on defense.
When every possession matters, your defense has to be better.
To the inside. To the left wing. Drains the triple.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
It's tipped. Pass to Lynn. Here's Evans. Here's Lynn. Give him 8. From behind the arc. Nope, that one misses. Now 3 for 5. Here's Bradley. Arizona moving it around. Bradley sets a screen. That three's off the mark. Shooting 44% from the field during the second. And he drives in, and the layup is good.
Yeah, he found some room there along the baseline, some space at the rim, goes right up and puts it in without resistance.
Count it, 2 for 4 from the field now.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Gone 5 of 10 in the second quarter. Out left to the wing. Here's Lynn. Looking at his numbers, putting up 8 points a game.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Clock is at 3. Rebounded by Arizona. And after this game wraps up, they're off to New York to take on the Knicks. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, DA.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Arizona's shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
At the line for Arizona, number 17, shooting 1.
And it's tied up with that one. Shooting it at 52%. A minute 37 left in the second period. Hey, hangs it midair and converts the double clutch layup. He's got 9.
Well, he's raising the stakes here in the second quarter and being more efficient in the process.
Pass to the Wizard. They set the screen. To the left side wing. Here's the Wizard. He's scoreless. Here's the Wizard. And that misses. That would have put him up.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Out to the wing. Here's Evans. And it's rejected. Out to the right wing. Here's the Wizard. And again, Arizona no good. Gotten 6 shots to fall out of 13 attempts here in the second. The layup misses. For Arizona, they've gotten 7 of 15 shots here in the second quarter. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Arizona needs to get off a shot. They now take the lead. And Arizona leads by 1. Oh, man, this has been an absolute battle in the first half.
Each team trying to establish itself. The lead just keeps going back and forth.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. It's Arizona leading by a point. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
Great to have you with us. Starting out, let's check out the award winners for Players of the Week. What do you think about our Eastern Conference winner?
Nothing off about this off guard. Don't call him a 2. He's been there 1.
Yeah, he's the man on the squad right now. Defensive scheme him every trip up the floor, and it makes no difference.
I'll be blunt, their bench has been a no-show. When the starters come out, everything falls apart. The second unit just needs to step up.
Or just don't take the starters out. Has to be one or the other.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. And here's Arizona. It's a one-point game. There's the screen. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. And when it comes to taking an offense out of its rhythm, what are some of the primary methods, Grant?
Well, B.A., you have to disrupt their flow. That can come from steals, deflections, block shots, even change shots.
Take a break.
Anything that makes them feel uncomfortable.
And he makes a first. Second free throw, no good. Shooting around 50% of the game so far. Second half underway. Here's who J.J. Redick's got on the floor. Pass to Evans. Here's Lynn. Just 5 on the clock. There's the triple. The shot by Evans, no good. Arizona shooting at a 48% clip from the floor. Down low. Tipped. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Pass to the Wizard. Here's the Wizard. From downtown. Can't get it to go. Making him 5 for 10 now. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. First one falls for him. That's good as he hits both shots. Just over a minute and a half played in the third. Pass to the Wizard. Fires it from 18. Nice jump shot. He has 6.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Here's Evans. Here's Lynn. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Lynn's got 10 points.
Well, his scoring ability is why this game is all tied up. A few more key possessions like that, and they could start to pull away.
Pass to the Wizard. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Three-pointer. He drops it from range. And Arizona leads by 3.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
Here's Lynn. No good on the fadeaway.
That's a cold start out of the break. Only one of his first 4 has he gotten to go.
And the bucket is good.
Good, solid start to the half, hitting 3 out of 4.
Gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. To the wing on the left. They set the pick. To the paint. Hook loose. Pass to the Wizard. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Tim, you graduated with an MBA from an elite business school. How has that impacted how you look at the NBA?
Well, it certainly gives you a look at how the business side of things are impacted in the NBA and a real grasp of the numbers. And man, oh man, are those numbers big at this level.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Shooting about 47%, a nice number. Pass to Lynn. Now here's Stewart, just 5 to shoot. Here's Lynn. Can they get it? Can't get it to drop.
This is definitely not how they envisioned starting the second half.
Pass to the Wizard. Arizona moving it around. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. Stewart outside. He shoots a 3. And the Wizard pulls it down. The Wizard's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's the Wizard. Drops in the 3. The Wizard's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Love that look there, locating his teammate and creating an easy basket.
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments.
They're just giving away a run right now. The question is, can they stop the tide?
Well, let's pump the brakes right here. Put a Band-Aid on this, and you've got to turn it around. The momentum is going the other way.
Inside. Here's Lynn. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, it's the power of the two-man game. After all these years, it's still the most difficult set to defend.
The Wizard passes to the Wizard to the left wing. to Lynn. Here's the Wizard. Just 4 to shoot. The Wizard passes to the Wizard. Three-pointer, Stewart. Rebounded by Arizona. Pass to the Wizard. Here's the Wizard. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Here's the pick. From the baseline. And the Wizard pulls it down. The Wizard's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Lynn passes to the Wizard. Down low. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. To the inside. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Arizona.
Yeah, what stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
I really like their effort in transition tonight, constantly pushing the pace and then turning that into points.
No good on that one. Good on the second one.
Yeah, they've really made a concerted effort to get to the line here in the second half.
Pass to Lynn. Shoots from 12. The shot no good. Arizona leading by 9. To the middle. Takes the 3. And the Wizard pulls it down. Shooting an average of 43% from the floor. Pass to Lynn. And here's Stewart. Here's the Wizard. Over to the left wing. Here's Lynn. 12 points for him. Offline with a baseline jumper. Here's the Wizard. Pass to the Wizard.
2 minutes.
1:57 left in the third. The Wizard's shot is off. Here's the Wizard. Here's Phillips. No points so far. The Wizard passes to the Wizard. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight. The first free throw is good. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. And here's Arizona. They're on a 13-5 run. And it's James with the jam.
And you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
And now this offense feels like they can just do whatever they want.
And he gets the bucket.
He's done a great job filling up the box score, but so far it just hasn't been enough. He needs help.
Here's Bradley. Still no points. Pass to the Wizard. It's deflected. Inside. And finished off by Stewart.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does.
What a heads-up pass to know that his teammate was going to be available down in the paint.
Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. Here's Phillips. Three-pointer, Stewart sends it home from three-point land. Stewart's got 5 points now in the quarter. The third quarter comes to a close. It's Arizona up by 5. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, coaches love unselfishness, and this is exactly what they're referring to.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. They've got James, and it's the Wizard in at the 5. Pass to Stewart. For 3. Rebounded by Arizona. They've led by as much as 10. To the left side wing. Here's Bradley. Here's the Wizard. The Wizard passes to Bradley. To the right side. The baseline J is on the way.
Arizona foul. Number 45. First personal foul. Number 18. Anthony. Number 18.
And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Stewart outside. He takes it in. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. Arizona leading by 5. To the inside. Here's James. The shot misses. Shooting at about 44% so far. Some solid defense from James. Arizona shooting 46%, a decent average so far. Pass to the Wizard. Arizona moving it around. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Stewart. And finished off by Stewart.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. And Arizona making a change here. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
J.B. Bickerstaff had some words for his team over the break, and he encouraged them to stay focused and not get complacent, saying we worked too hard to get this lead and we're not going to give it up now. Stay connected, play smart. Let's get this win. Guys, back to you.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. So it's Arizona now. Looking to get on the board here in the fourth still. James deciding where to go with it. The Wizard passes to Bradley. Here's the Wizard. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Oh, he missed the layup. He had him with the pump fake. To the paint. Soft touch off the glass. Now just a 1-point Arizona lead.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Pass to Bradley. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Bradley's got his first 2 points.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
Picked by Stewart. Down low. And finished off by Stewart.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. The three. They get it again. It's stolen away. To take the lead. Goes back up. Lets it go from deep. Bradley grabs the board. For Arizona, they've gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the fourth. James outside. Here's the Wizard. The rebound by Stewart. Stewart's got 4 rebounds now. To the inside. Knocked away. Steps back. Pass to the Wizard. Here's the Wizard. 6 to shoot. Puts up a 3. Gets the 3 to fall. And Arizona leads by 4.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. Pass to Lynn. And he banks in the layup.
Smart play call to get him something at the rim.
He is in attack mode every time up the floor, every single night.
Here's the Wizard. Here's the Wizard. Takes a 3. And the Wizard pulls it down. Gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. Lynn passes to the Wizard. Pass to Lynn. To take the lead. Rebounded by Arizona.
So far, he hasn't done a lot of damage from 3. Only had that 1 in the first half.
Here's the Wizard. Fires for 3. And the Wizard pulls it down. The Wizard's got 11 rebounds in the game.
When you're not at your best, it is great to have teammates who will pick up the slack.
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
There's no question about it. It feels like every missed shot is ending up in his hands. Unreal.
The Wizard passes to the Wizard. Arizona moving it around. Here's the Wizard. 5 to shoot. And the shot goes. 19 points in the game.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep beating him. That's just great coaching.
Puts it up from 15. Book it. It goes.
Just a bad time for a defensive breakdown, and he really took advantage.
And at this stage of the game, you've got to take that. If the mid-range jumper is there, go ahead and knock it down.
Oh, he dropped it straight in.
Very difficult to stop team play when the ball's moving. Excellent find with the pass to create that scoring opportunity.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. Gotten 5 of 12 shot attempts to go so far in the fourth quarter. Here's Lynn. Book it!
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, when you're coming down the stretch, you don't want any wasted possession.
Here's the Wizard. Banks it home. Big shot.
And I like the fact they didn't settle there. They worked for a higher percentage shot.
Tries from 19. Yes, sir! Yes, sir! Arizona shooting 46%, a decent average so far. A minute 37 left to play in the fourth quarter. From deep. Yes, sir, with the 3.
Well, the defense was a little soft right there, and it made it a practice shot.
He gets it to go.
Yeah, there was a lack of intensity in the first half, but these teams have now turned it up.
Well, the margin for error is getting smaller, so the stakes on each possession are getting bigger. You know, he's smaller for the center position by NBA standards, but his leaping ability more than makes up for his lack of height.
Oh, touches it off the glass.
Every coach in this league loves assisted baskets. It indicates your offense is flowing the way it's supposed to.
There's 45 seconds left to play in the fourth. Four on the clock. And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. And Coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO.
This is so critical. They now have to score every trip up the floor.
Well, they're in a tough spot now. They need points and stops.
Ooh, it doesn't go. And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
So it's Arizona now. They've led by as much as 10. And that's an intentional foul.
Along for your broadcast, Joe, taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
He drops the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And a tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line. And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. Turning here to our analyst. What elements become the primary keys at this point?
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
You have to be smart here. If they're successful, the foul has got to happen quickly.
And right here, they can't waste any time.
Well, they need a quick bucket and a foul.
And they're going to prolong the game with an intentional foul.
Personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for 2, Joe.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that puts him up 5. He's off on the free throw, unable to get the second one to drop. From deep three-point range. Oh, it's off! And so it's Arizona with the W. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
NBA, they showed their character when it mattered most, sending those fans home happy.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For reporter Allie LaForce and for Tim Legler and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for joining us. And time to present our player of the game.